Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe. So today I want to do a small test. I want to see if the gels that I have are actually builder gels, like soak offs, or if they're going to have to be filed. Now, from what they all say, this says builder gel, but then it says hard gel in the same sentence. So kind of a contradiction. I've never used this. I just hauled this product. I can tell you right now, I will not use this product on myself or any clients. I do not like the consistency. It almost looks fibrous, but for namesake, I'm just going to test it anyways. But you can see gel should not come off like that. Like, I should be able to pick a nice little bead up, and it doesn't even want to come off. So if you're familiar with gel, you know that is not how we want it to be. It does say you can put it in hot water to warm it up. Now, none of my other gels say that I'd ever have to do that. I know that is an option, or put it on a warmer if you have a really, really cold atmosphere. But like I said, this has actually been sitting in my home, same temperature as the rest of these now, for at least 48 hours at least now. I've had it for like 2 days or so. So that has had plenty of time to warm up to the temperature of the rest of my gels. And it still is like that. As you can see here, I have put a blob, or a little dollop, however you want to call it, a bead of each of the gels on these little papers. This is how that came out. It didn't even come out as a nice bead. Like, it did not want to work with me whatsoever. So for experimental purposes, I'm still going to use it to try this out, but I do not recommend using that gel at all, guys. It's just not worth it. It is, I think it was just under $20. I got it from Amazon. The name is You Shine In gel. If you guys can see, it is just not good at all. So this is acetone. I put acetone in each of these little containers here. Pure acetone. So this is this, this is this. And so you guys know I'm not playing nothing. These are all the colors. Okay. And this is a young nail. I have this in the bigger one as well, but it's not open yet, so I thought, why would I open that? I'll just use that. I don't think I've ever used this, the concealer pink. It's a beautiful color though. This is that. I'm not 100% sure. I have to really look into that. I'm pretty sure this is a file off gel, but we're gonna find out just to double check today. Beautiful baby pink. And this is a builder gel. Now, builder gels, you are supposed to be able to soak them off. Hard gels, you have to file off. This is a hard gel, IBD. This is what I use to make all my color gels. So, and I think this is just a good little experiment even for myself, just to reinsure, but also I know if it's gonna work or not, and I can tell my clients for sure if that has to be soaked off. If you choose not to come back to me, or you, for whatever reason, you can't do your nails anymore, then you'll either have to soak that off or file that off, at least you know. So you see how fibrous that even came off of the wax paper. But we're gonna try it. So we're gonna put that in there. Oop, that came off nice. Nice little bead in here. Little bead in there, and this should start to disintegrate within, I think, minutes. I think it could take around 10 minutes. Now, it would take a lot less time. I'm missing one little thing, so I will use this. And we'll put the clear one in there. So this does say hard gel. It is a LED UV clear. So that should, in my research that I've done, sorry guys, I just want to grab this quickly. Yeah, so these two are the same. This one just says hard clear gel. I'm positive this is exactly the same thing. I don't think the LED UV in front of it makes any difference. But don't quote me, I could be wrong. If you guys know that there makes it that there's tongue-tied myself. If you guys know that there is a big difference in this, or there is a difference, please comment down below and let me know. I want to be educated, so I'd love to know if I'm wrong on that. But I did test it in here, so I don't think that hard gel you can soak off hard gel. So let's see. We have the time. We're gonna come back in 5 minutes. Okay guys, it's just been over 5 minutes. Let's test these out. So they all say they're builder gels. I'm not 100% sure about the young nails. If that's a builder gel or a hard gel. Well, we're gonna see. So I have to look into that a little bit more. It says builder gel. IBD is a hard gel. Can we see all of the pots? Oh, sorry guys, it's gonna move you a little bit. Sorry for that. Alright. So let's check this guy first. Like I said, this is basically garbage. I will not be using this on myself or anybody else. I do not like the consistency of it. So it's been about 8 minutes or so. 8 minutes in pure acetone. That has hardly done anything to that gel. The acetone is on the cooler side. It is not warmed up. I know if you warm acetone up, it will work a lot faster, but we did not do that for this. And it is thicker, right? Like, I understand that for the most part you would file off the gel anyways until you get to a thin layer to soak off. It's still pretty thick. Yeah, like that doesn't even have a sticky layer, guys. Very thick. So this is actually starting to be able to move it a little. You see how I can kind of scrape it off? So that's starting to break down. Let's try scraping that one a little bit and just see. Okay, that's not gonna work. So, Moven. I think I'm mad to see how I say that. I'm not saying that correct. I know I'm not. So this is not even starting to break down. So this makes me believe, as much as it says it's a soak off builder gel, I know it's thick. I know it probably needs more time in there, but that's not moving. Like, right? It's not doing nothing. That makes me believe that is more of a hard gel base. So that is breaking down. We're gonna try the Young Nails, which I think Young Nails is a hard gel, guys. I think it is a file off. I don't think that it is a soak off. So I would expect that to keep its consistency. So that's not really breaking down at all. Nope. Savvyland says builder gel. So builder gels are supposed to be soak off. Not really, like, it's hard, but it's starting to. Like I said, you're not gonna have this thickness anyways. Now the one that yeah, that's not gonna do me nothing. See, that broke off. That's not really breaking down. It's just because how I put it on the paper. This is a hard gel. I don't think it's not supposed to. It's supposed to be a file off. All hard gels are supposed to be file off. But if it kind of looks like it wants to break away a little bit, right? why we experiment. Let's try this one. This one was breaking down, I think. So not overly, none of them are overly breaking down. Fast is, I feel, acrylic wood, but guys, let's give it, I don't know, what do you guys say? 10 more minutes? Let's do 10 more minutes, guys. All right, we'll be back. Okay, guys, we're almost at, we're almost at the time. So I think we did right here. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 20-ish minutes. And guys, Young Nails Concealer Pink. This is not a soak off. So that won't do anything anyways. But it's in the mix. So this is a file off gel. You must file it to remove it. But we know this now. I thought that, but I wasn't 100% sure, so I went and did my research, and it is. Oops. Yeah. That ain't doing nothing to it. So that's that. And then we know that IBD hard gel also is a hard gel, so that would not be a soak off either. That's not doing nothing, guys. So that as well. Didn't expect it to do anything, but I did want to have it in the mix just to see, because sometimes we trust these brands and these companies to put what they say is in their stuff, and then you just don't know. So let's see, right? Savvyland does say builder gel, so this should soak off. I know this is a pretty thick bead that I use, so this is why it could not be penetrating. Ideally, you would just have a thin layer left on your nail, but we should see some sort of difference, like. Oh. Okay then. I don't know. Like that is, even the sides where you usually would see something. Guys, I don't know, I feel like yeah, like I said, it was at least 20 minutes. This is pure acetone. It didn't even touch the outer layer. You think the outer layer, goodness gracious, so tongue-tied. The outer layer should have some sort of, it's starting to like disintegrate and melt. And if you look at our water, there is a little, oh sorry guys, there is a little bit, so it felt like it kind of was trying to do something, but I don't know. So this is Savvyland. I would still probably tell my clients that is definitely more of a file off than it would be to soak it. But like I said, when you're soaking off these products, if they were a soak off, you're only going to have a thin layer left on your nail. You wouldn't have that thickness anyways, or I wouldn't recommend trying to soak that thickness off. Alright guys, I flew all the way over on the other side of my desk. So, like I could try just to put, just for experiment. Okay, so this little piece here, pretty thick, or sorry, pretty thin. It's still a little thick, but okay. So let's put that back in that acetone. Let's just see. Let's just give that 10 minutes just to see if that really starts to do anything. This Marovan, it just says UV gel. So I'm going to go to my feeling and say that that probably is a sand off. But actually it's starting to break down. So this is definitely a soak off. See how it wants to break down? That's how the Savvyland should be doing me. I should be getting like this. See how it wants to come up? So that's a soak off. That's how we're going to tell the difference of this little experiment today. That's what I was looking for out of these brands to start to do me. And as much as this is thick, that those outer layers have been penetrated by the acetone. See, builder gels, they're more porous, so they can take the acetone in and break them down. Where hard gels, as of Young Nails or like the IBD, they're not porous, so the acetone will not do anything to them. It'll just sit on the outside and they'll go about their merry way. So that's what should happen. So this is definitely a soak off. This Shello, gosh, I don't know how to pronounce it. Oh, this says builder gel, so this should be a soak off. Same way, it's looking more and more. See how that's not doing anything? Like, it's scratching it, but that's not doing nothing, guys. So to me, that would be more of a file off. To me, that's more of a hard gel. It says soak off right on it. Guys, right on the lid. That's what that is. You know, if I should just bring you guys out so you guys can kind of... Sorry, that's better. I apologize. So, yeah. Yeah, guys, that's not... So I'm going to take a smaller piece off of that. Still kind of thick. But we're going to go back in the acetone. And I just quickly want to show you, there's nothing even in that. There's no particles or nothing. There should be something to get that broken down. Like here you see there's a few particles in that. And this was the Morovin. And the Morovin was definitely starting to disintegrate. So that is a builder gel. This guy over here, I don't know, we're just doing this for experimental reasons. Like I said, I don't recommend that brand. But, see, it's not really doing me anything. Again, like, see how it's not, a little bit. Alright, yeah, I would say that that's a soak off. Once I can start getting my tool in there, ow, maybe don't stab yourself. Once I get my tool in there and get that good and scratchy, you see how it's coming up, guys? That's a soak off. And it does say builder gel on it, but it also says hard gel in the corner, so it's kind of a contradiction of what that is. But like I said, guys, I don't recommend this brand. I don't know what it is. It's very fibrous. It's not a good consistency. That, like, if you see, all my other beads came out very round and how they should. This kind of came out in a blob, and it didn't want to work with me to even be formed. And when we're sculpting nails, that's kind of what we need them to do, is to go where we want them to. Okay, guys, so I'm going to give these two a little bit more time. So this is the Shiloh and then the Saviland. They both say builder gel. They both say, well, this says soak off. This does not say soak off. Hold on. No, sorry, I was just trying to read that. That's very hard to read. But I like how it does say it does have the ingredients. I love when companies put the ingredients on. You should have ingredients on your stuff. Young Nails don't have it on the small one. Let me just double check. I do have... Okay, they do have it on the big one, guys. So this just isn't open. I have the pink as well. Oh, the concealer pink. I lied, this one is open, guys. So that is what we are using right here. It's just a smaller version. I got the small sample kit first to try it out, and then I love Young Nails. Their products are amazing. So I went and I bought the big, or yeah, the bigger version, I should say, of their gel kit. So again, they have the ingredients on it, which I really do prefer. That way you know what's in it, you know what you're putting on your skin and your hands. Obviously you should always avoid your skin at all times, but it does happen where it gets on your skin. So it's good to at least know what is in there. This does not say what is in it, and nor does this. I don't know, don't quote me. I'm not sure. It might have came in the package with them. It might have had that with it, I'm not sure. But again, those usually get thrown out, and it doesn't take much for them to put it on it. So I like the Savvyland at least has theirs on it. This does not have what's on it. It just says keep in a cool place and avoid direct sunlight, keep away from children, some allergies, and then when gel, it says keep in a cool place, but then it says when the gel solidifies in cold weather, low temperatures, soak it in hot water. So I don't know if they want you to soak this in hot water first before using it, but even if that is the case and that's why texture is the way it is right now, it's just not something that I'm gonna have time or want to do. So I'm gonna choose not to use that product. And like I said, it didn't really want to work with me. So it's been about 5 minutes, guys. I'm gonna take this little piece back out. Yeah, like that's not, there's nothing coming off. Let me, yeah, like it's not even making an indent in that. So that tells me that that is more of a hard gel. I don't know, Savvyland, if you guys want to reach out and prove me wrong, prove me different, then I am here. As well as this shallow one. Yeah, it's not moving. There's nothing on that. There's no lifting. There's still the clearness, like the shine from it. I guess still has the gloss on it. Oops. So I'm gonna have to believe, as being the one applying this and giving this to my clients. See how this is still, it's still breaking down. So that right there is telling me that this is a soak off. I can soak off this one. So if I put that on my clients, like I said, they have the option to soak that off. I always recommend that, yes, you get a professional to do it. Or remove your nails, do not rip them off, soak them off. But I can say, okay, you know what, you're fine with that. You can soak that off if you choose to do so. Now with Savvyland and this one, the She one, these two we know that these are hard gels, so they're not supposed to soak off. And we tested them, they did not budge, so they're doing their job. These two, I see no sign that they want to soak off at all. There's no moving, they're not, like, it's still not peeling. So I have to say that this is more of a hard gel, and you're gonna have to file these two off. So most clients do not have e-files, or they'll be there for days trying to file the thickness of a regular extension off. So guys, I hope you guys like my little science project, I guess you could say, of all of these gels. It was fun. So yeah, we'll just educate ourselves a little bit more, and sometimes, as much as a product may say something, it's always good to give it a go and just try it yourself, especially if you're choosing to put it on clients. Know what you guys are trying to put on them. Like I said, some products don't come with what is in them. Some do. All these they have the ingredients on them. These do not. This, like I said, I'm sorry you shining, but I just did not like the consistency of that. That is not my jam. Alright guys, thank you guys so much. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Share the video, let your friends know. Thank you guys so much. You guys have a great day. All right, bye.